Welcome to Grindelwald, where adventure meets breathtaking beauty. Whether you're a thrill seeker or a nature lover, this charming alpine village has something for everyone. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 must-do activities in and around Grindelwald that will make your time in Switzerland truly unforgettable. And you have already purchased my Swiss travel guide, you will find all these activities already listed, complete with a 5-day itinerary in the Jungfrau region. Without further ado, let's get going. First up on the list is the Fiest Cliff Walk. This elevated walkway is perched to the side of the cliff at a dizzying height of over 2,000 meters. It offers a thrilling walking experience with jaw-dropping panoramic views of the Eiger and its surrounding peaks. As you finish the walk, you can head to the viewing platform for some photo-taking opportunity. The activity is free as it is already included in the cost of your ticket up to Grindelwald Fiest. If you're looking for an in-depth guide on how to visit Grindelwald Fiest, check out my previous travel guide in this video. Coming in at number 2, we have 4 adrenaline-pumping Fiest adventure activities that you can do on Grindelwald Fiest. Start your day with the Fiest Flyer, where you're strapped into a secure harness and launched down an 800-meter zipline. You'll get a huge rush of excitement while enjoying breathtaking views of the mountains below. Next, take to the skies with the Fiest Glider. This unique ride simulates the feeling of flying like an eagle. 4 riders are strapped into this giant eagle-shaped glider, which is then put backwards up towards the Fiest mountain before being released to glide back down. To be honest, I found it a little bit scary on the way up, but the experience gliding down was really fun and liberating. For those who prefer their thrills on the ground, hop on the Fiest Mountain Coaster. This was my favorite activity because you get to experience driving through twists and turns, and the stunning mountain sceneries is just incredible. And if that's not enough, you can conclude with the trotty bike that takes you all the way back down to Grindelwald. Take note though that the waiting times for these activities can be quite long, so you might want to come early in the morning to beat the crowd. You can purchase tickets at each individual station or get the Fiest Adventure Package for a discounted price on the activities, including return cable car tickets. Number 3 on the list is quite uncommon to do but highly recommended, and that is to stay overnight at the Berggasthaus Fiest. This charming mountain inn offers an unforgettable experience for anyone looking to immerse themselves in the serene beauty of the Swiss Alps. The amenities here are basic but rustic, and for larger families there is a family room with bunk beds and pull-out beds with shared toilet amenities. Half-board is available where you can enjoy a hearty local Swiss meal at the mountain restaurant. But really the best part of staying overnight is the chance to experience Fiest in its most tranquil state. Before the tourist crowds arrive, you get the entire area to yourself. I don't think you will ever find this viewing platform as empty as this. So practically, staying overnight is the best option if you just want some undisturbed photo shoot opportunities, or maybe just to enjoy some peace and quiet on the mountains without all the disturbance and the crowds. I promise you it will be one of your favorite memories in Grindelwald. At number 4, we have one of the most iconic hikes in the Grindelwald region, the Bachalpsee Hike. This hike starts from Grindelwald Fiest and takes about 2 hours in total. It is a round-way hike, meaning you have to hike back to where you started from.
The front part was really steep, but I guess from here onwards, I think the rest of the hike shouldn't be that difficult. So you just need to overcome the first part, the steep part.
On the way, you will pass through lush alpine meadows straight out of a postcard while being surrounded by the majestic peaks of the Eiger, Murren and Jungfrau. After about 15 minutes, the trail opens up to reveal the stunning Bachalpsee itself. The whole area around the lake is ideal for a relaxing picnic, so do bring along a packed lunch and enjoy your meal while taking in the pristine natural beauty surrounding you. Next up on our list is Pfingstegg, a fantastic destination for both adventure seekers and families. To come to Pfingstegg, take the local bus 122 from Grindelwald that brings you straight to the Pfingstegg cable car station. Once you arrive, you will take a short but scenic ride up to Pfingstegg. One of the top thrills at Pfingstegg is the zipline adventure. This exhilarating ride lets you fly through an alpine forest, and it costs 12 francs. The combination of speed and scenery makes this well worth the price. Another fun activity is the toboggan run. Although I felt that it is much shorter than the one at Mount Pilatus, I think it's still a great option for those who are not visiting Luzern. Number 6 on the list is the Grindelwald Glacier Canyon, a unique geological marvel that is close by and can be easily combined with your trip to Pfingstegg. The same local bus 122 arrives directly at the canyon entrance. As you enter, you will walk on a series of elevated walkways offering thrilling views of the canyon's rugged landscape and the glacier meltwater rushing below. For those seeking an extra dose of adventure, you can even try the canyon swing and experience a heart-pounding free fall before swinging back and forth over the canyon. Another fun highlight is the spider web where you can walk on while staring down at the glacier water rushing right beneath you. If you have reached this part of the video and found the information helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click on the subscribe button to support the channel. Coming in at number 7, we have an enchanting day trip to Schynige Platte. Your journey to this Alpine gem begins with a ride on the historic cogwheel train from Wilderswil. Operating since 1893, this rack and pinion railway offers a nostalgic ascent through the Alpine pastures with a dramatic view of Lake Brienz and Lake Thun down below. The Schynige Platte is a paradise for walkers and a starting point for many memorable hikes. Once you arrive, you can head above the summit station and join an easy circular route, promisingly dubbed the Nature's Cinema. For intermediate hikers, you can go even further towards the Dalby viewpoint or all the way towards Fiest. Don't miss the beautiful Alpine garden featuring over 600 species of alpine plants. And if you're here during the summer, you get to enjoy a performance by Alpine players ringing out in front of the mountain hotel between 11 to 2 p.m. I stayed overnight last year at the mountain hotel and it was extra cute and cozy, and when all the day trippers have left, I was treated to a spectacular view of the sunset. Next up is Allmendhubel, a charming and often underrated spot just above Murren. To reach this delightful location, take the funicular from Murren, with tickets costing around 15 francs for a round trip. Often overlooked, Allmendhubel is one of the best day trip options for families. There is a restaurant terrace with an alpine playground where kids can run around and burn off some energy while adults take in the serene surroundings. There is also the Flower Trail, a vibrant path showcasing a variety of alpine blooms. The trail leads down towards fields and forests back to Murren and is an easy hiking option for beginners who don't want to break too much of a sweat while admiring the mountains. At number 9, we have another scenic hike from Murren to Stechelberg. This hike is mostly downhill and takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours at a leisurely pace. As you descend from Murren, you will be treated to breathtaking views of the Lauterbrunnen Valley and the towering Alps. One of the unique highlights along the route is the self-service Honesty shop in Grindelwald, the first of its kind in Switzerland. Here, you can find local products and handmade crafts, and if you like one, you can simply pick it up and go and leave payment in an Honesty box. No checking because it's all based on trust and honesty.
From Grindelwald to Stechelberg was the hardest because there were so many steps and they were quite steep. So on hindsight, actually I would have taken the cable car down from Grindelwald to Stechelberg and that would have been a lot more faster, but I didn't know better.
Last but not least is the Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe. Now to be clear, it's not exactly the highest point in Europe, but it is indeed the highest railway station in Europe, sitting at 3,454 meters above sea level. Your adventure starts at the swanky Grindelwald terminal, where you will take the new modern tri-cable gondola that brings you straight up to the Glacier station. From there, you will make a transfer to the Jungfraubahn, and after a 26-minute ride, you will arrive at the Jungfraujoch. On the way, you can alight at the Alpine station for a quick photo op at the viewing point, which provides a spectacular view of the Allmendhubel Glacier. A trip up to Jungfraujoch would definitely be one of your most expensive travel activity, but I felt that the whole experience is so well planned and immersive that the money is definitely worth the splurge, especially if you have the budget. For a detailed guide on how to make the most of your visit to Jungfraujoch, including tips on tickets, transport and must-see attractions, you wouldn't want to miss my previous video on how to explore the top of Europe. See you in the next one!